welcome back, guys. We're going to be working on some peppers today. I just got my zucchinis and green and bush beans planted. Now it's time to finish up the garden and do my peppers. So right here I have all these are serranos. Now these seedlings, well, they're to a good size, but not all of them actually came out pretty good. So hopefully these will able to survive and grow. You know, I've acclimated them to the weather. But some of these plants are a little small, so hopefully they can catch up and you know, start getting a little bigger. I usually plant my peppers as soon as frost is over, mid-April, but I decided to do it a little later this season. So yeah, so these right here are going to be the serrano peppers. So we're going to plant these real quick, and then I'll give you a little walk around of what I've done so far and tell you where everything's at. So right now I'm going to be doing these are all serranos. I use these a lot, so I always like to have these. Actually, this is the first time I've planted serranos. I usually do jalapenos. So what I do, not too big of a deal. Thought I'd bring you along for this. I don't know how these rocks are getting in here, but all right. So we'll do a little bit of. I'll do a little bit of blood meal to get them started. This one's a little bit. I don't know. It's iffy. We'll see if this actually gets to a good size. I have more seedlings in the house that are actually half the size of this for peppers, and I can't put them out right yet. So I'm going to wait up on those. And another serrano here. And I've got 8 serrano plants in this bed. And so even if one plant doesn't quite make it through, I'll have, you know, I'll have plenty to, you know, take its place here. Shouldn't be too detrimental. These are just right. I couldn't keep them in this house any longer than that. I don't want them to start going root bound. That can slow their growth. And I'll show you how the little walkthrough of how the cabbages and everything else is doing. They're looking pretty good. They're actually starting to wrap up now, like they want to form some cabbage. So hopefully I get enough time to maybe do a harvest of that nice little plant. Now you go to the box store, and each one of these is going to be about $6 a piece. Imagine having to plant 16 of these, you know, at $6 a piece. Talking a lot of money there. So a packet that comes with 100 seeds. Be way ahead of the game just doing your own seeds. Take some practice, but it can be done. I think I had an issue with gnats. A lot more gnats I had an issue with. So I think my plants were a little bit chewed up by the gnats and didn't quite grow well. But luckily I planted plenty. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. It's nice out today. It's supposed to be in the mid-80s today. And cloudy, so this will be perfect. They're not going to be struggling in the sun. I'm going to water these down. Got a little cucumber here. So I'm going to be transplanting this around the garden wherever I find a spot. I got a bunch of these coming up, so I always do transplant the cucumber seedlings, because those can just grow on the fence anywhere I put them. Don't want to waste that. And there's a little found a little toad here around the garden, so hopefully he sticks around. He's in the garden somewhere. Hopefully he makes a house here and protects our garden, you know? Feed him little grubs or something. Soil looks good, nice and moist. Been adding compost to this too throughout the throughout the season. So, and I think they're ready to go. No serrano. I'm glad my serranos came up really well. My jalapenos didn't do so well when I started them from seed this time around, but my serranos did good. So. One more to go. All right. I'll start. Hopefully, I get enough peppers to do some canning. I'm out of my canned jalapenos I had grown several years back, actually. So I'm out of my canned jalapenos. So my serranos are going to have to do well to get some kind of canning done this time around. All right, so that takes care of the peppers. Let me walk you around real quick. So all these here are serranos. I planted these earlier here. These are jalapenos and serranos. There's maybe a couple of jalapeno plants in there, mixed in there. This is jalapenos. See how small they were? They didn't quite grow very well just for me this time around. So hopefully these make it through. But these are jalapenos and serranos. So hopefully they can catch up. And we'll walk around and see the cauliflower. Look about the same. Well, I did a video not too long ago, so you know you've already seen this, basically. But waiting for the heads to form there. And got our basils are doing really good. They seem to have grown quite a bit. They're getting a little chewed up, so hopefully they can start to sprout and start to really get some growth going on there. And these here are a mix of stuff. So I got some Marconi peppers. I've got some Alfaro cayennes in here as well, and some maybe one. This is Marconi sweet red peppers, and two Alfaro cayennes right here and right here. And I think these are maybe one jalapeno. So there's a little mix of peppers there. I had to fill one bed up. And we'll take you to the cabbage. We'll show you. And these are the cabbages, and they look like they're starting to form a head here. Hopefully they make it through, but they're starting to close up in the middle here. So when we see them starting to close up like that, I mean that's a good sign. Hopefully they have enough time to close up and form that cabbage head. So see how it's starting to close up in the middle here. So I can't wait for that. So I'm going to be spraying them with BT again. Throw some more snake bait around the plants as well. And I'm gonna do all that today. So I'm gonna give these a good watering, and nice watering, and then pour some fish emulsion and BT on all the cabbage, all the brassicas. So thank you for joining me, guys. Quick look around now. Everything's planted. Everything is planted. All my peppers, cabbages, basils. I've got my my bush beans here. Since the planted them, let's see how big they've gotten so far. I don't know if you remember how big they were last video. But now they seem to be doing well. And you got my zucchinis and cucumbers in the back. So everything's looking good. Thank you for joining me, guys. Now it's time to watch it grow and start harvesting, maybe by summer. Hopefully these peppers grow to height. We'll keep an eye on them. Hopefully they get to a good size. Thank you, and please like and subscribe. For new viewers, please subscribe and hit the like button, hit the notification button so you can be alerted to all the videos I'm going to be putting out soon. And take care, and I'll see you guys next time.